So have you ever wondered how these APIs are created where you are restricted to 250 calls per month, 50,000 calls per month, and like here you are restricted to 60 calls per minute and like this much calls per month, 600 calls per minute, and how these backends really work and how these companies automate this creating APIs and restricting the users to this many requests per month or per minute. Today in this video, I'll be showing you how to create these such APIs and how you can restrict the users for such throughput or throttlings. So without wasting time, let's get started. Starting with it, we will be on API Gateway page and then we will be going on REST API. Build, we will be making a REST API. Let's see, a trial API we are building. Let the endpoint be a regional one. As soon as the API is created, we will create a API method for it, and I'm creating a get method, and I'm integrating a mock response. Mock response typically means that all the request and response will be handled by API gateway, not by. So I'll be creating a mock response method. So once the mock response method is created, we'll be going to the get method, and in this response, I'll be creating a HTML response instead of a JSON one. So let's change the response type and mapping template. Okay, this one will be text slash HTML, and I'll be creating a basic HTML body tag and then usage. Let's save this, and then I'll be adding method response here. Response headers I'll be adding. Header name will be content type. Response body will be text plus HTML. So here basically means that how the request, which method of request will be going, how the request is being integrated. Then again, it is a mock integration. So how the response is, how the integration response is there, and then which method we are responding to. So that configuration we have done that if it is success 200, then a text HTML response should come. And in integration response, we are responding it with a HTML text. So this is the basic API we have built. Let's deploy this. I'll be creating a new stage, dev stage. Let's deploy this. Yeah. So if I invoke this URL, yeah. So you can see a page we are learning usage plans. So this page is there. Now the main part, we will be start creating the usage plan for. I'll be showing you how we create for the trial users where you have a limited response per day. Throttling you will be keeping to one response, one request per second. That kind of for the trial users I'm creating response. So let's create a usage plan trial. Rate per second I will be keeping one. Burst for the concurrent users from multiple devices I'll be keeping one. And instead of requests per month, I'll be choosing per day, and let's make 10 requests per day. Let's create this usage plan. So our plan is ready. Now we need to have an API key that we'll be giving to our customers. So let's create an API key. Let's trial user. So I've created auto-generated API key, and this API key is associated to which usage plan? The trial usage plan. Okay. Once the now we need to attach this usage plan this API key to a API, which API stage we are using to. Okay, this I think we can add here stage. Yeah. So we'll select the trial API which we created and the dev stage, and we are adding this to usage plan. So now our API is ready, and API is ready, usage plan is ready. Now we need to integrate this API requirement here. We'll set to true, save it, redeploy it, and then deploy. Now, this time if you try to invoke this API, then you will get a forbidden response. Yeah, that was a cache. So now you can see without API key, this API is not working. For showing this, I'll be using Postman to show this API key and everything. So here I have Postman. Let's put the API key in the headers. API key, and then I'll be using my API. This one stage dev. API path is this one. Yeah. Now you see, yeah, we are API is working with the API key. Now let's track the usage plan. We have 10 requests per day, and we can't make requests more than one in a second. So I'll try hitting this API very quickly, and let's see if the 10 usage plan gets exhausted and the request per second is being applied or not. Okay. Now you are getting too many requests because within 1 second I have made 2 requests through Postman. So you are getting too many requests. Now very soon you will be getting like limit exceeded because we had just 10 requests. So now you have started getting limit exceeded. So this was the demo that how you can create a API which you can limit the plans, and you can like create the rate, limit the rate. See, now you can see that requests remaining these days turn to 0. You can track this usage. You can export this usage also in a CSV data, like which day the customer used how much request of the API. And then like if you want to extend, like I want to extend, uh, like today you are giving 10 more requests to the user. So after updating it, uh, now I have 10 more requests. Now it takes a little while to be reflected. Now if I do a send one, then again it has started working. And now after 10 requests, again it will start failing. Sometimes it might show you, yeah, limit exceeded. Now you can see again the error is started appearing, limit exceeded. Other way to test this is you can do run the collection in a iteration in automation mode. You can run this collection and you can just put the iteration in. So this is what I wanted to show you, that how you can create API plans for your API, a unique API which you have built for a trial users, for premium users, or like high-end users. You can increase the request rate as per the requirement or the burst rate for those things, and quota obviously how much they are paying for you. You can put this, and this APIs can be very well integrated to Lambda or any Amazon microservices or any HTTP endpoints. So if you also have an API which is open, you can create it. You can integrate with the HTTP response only. You don't need to integrate with Lambda also. So this way you can create a usage plans for all your users. Thanks for watching. Next, I will be showing any more tutorial which will be very beneficial for your any further development. Thank you.